Farmers prove one thing year after year, is that they know how to prevail. Mother Nature seemed to shine in August, bringing some much-needed rains to the area just when the soybeans needed it most. And the result? A record crop, with many veteran farmers telling us they've harvested the best crop of their careers, even having to double-check their yield monitors, thinking with such outrageous numbers, those yield monitors just had to be wrong.
Yeah, I heard many of those stories, Clinton. Well, in Roseville, Illinois, incoming American Soybean Association President Ron Moore was just as shocked with the bumper crop in 2016, the best crop of his life. But to bring in such a bountiful harvest with family by his side made harvest of 2016 one to remember.
2, 3, 4, 6 pods.
With 39 harvests under his belt, Ron Moore has learned what once seemed unusual in the field is now quite common.
You know, when I first started farming, our average bean yields were 40 bushels per acre. Now we're harvesting 80 bushels per acre.
The Western Illinois farmer and vice president of the American Soybean Association isn't alone. He's one farmer of many seeing a record soybean crop this year. What he says is a testament to good growing conditions and good varieties.
And if the rest of the crop is as good as what we've already harvested, it'll be a record crop on our farm for both corn and soybeans.
But yields aren't the only thing that's evolved over the years on the Moore's operation.
But there's probably 100 pods on this plant.
Ron and his wife Deb work on the farm, and after a move to Chicago, Michael, one of Ron's sons, came back to the operation.
He wanted to come home to farm, and we were tickled to death, and we figured out a way to make it work. It's great. I enjoy working with my father. I enjoy working with my son.
It wasn't really the lifestyle I was looking for, so I knew I wanted to change, and I was thinking about, okay, what do I want to do? And started thinking about farming. I think it's probably the best decision in my life. It's by far, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun.
While farming is this family's full-time job, Ron has another responsibility, representing soybean growers across the U.S. He says ASA is putting attention on policy and advocacy now more than ever.
We've always been excellent at legislative. Now we're ramping up the people that we have working in the regulatory arena in Washington, D.C.
Policy is one thing, demand is another.
I think we've seen an increase in hog numbers, we've seen an increase in cattle numbers. We are going to we're going to use this crop that we're producing. It may not be as quick, but we're going to use it.
At home and overseas, he believes China will continue to chew through the supply.
We've still got a huge demand for soybeans across the world. China continues to buy soybeans at a very fast pace.
While Moore fights for farmers in Washington, he's thankful for his family back home and a bountiful crop they get to harvest together.
Agriculture and living in rural America is a great place to raise a family, and I've been blessed by having a wonderful family.
All right, thanks, Ty. Now, when we come back, we'll